Hi, I'm Randy Almond, the Vice President of Marketing here at Yola.com. Yola is a free website builder that helps small businesses create and manage their own websites. To date, we've helped over 2 million people just like you build spectacular websites. And today, I want to walk you through the 5 steps that we found are critical to getting that spectacular website. You can see them here on the board in front of you. We have number 1, plan your website. Number 2, design it. Number 3, you need to build it. Number 4 is about promoting it. And the 5th one is about optimizing it. So the way this video series is going to work is today we're going to go through step 1, planning. And then you can look for future videos that talk about the remaining 4 steps. So with that, let's jump into step 1, planning. So the key takeaway I think from this slide is when you think about planning your website, it's really no different from planning other pieces of marketing that you've probably done already. So the steps you want to go through are, thinking about the goals that you have, thinking about your target audience, thinking about what your key message is, and then finally trying to have a think through how people are going to find you. So let's start with goals. You're not creating a website just because you love websites. Maybe you are, but it's unlikely. For your business, you want your website to achieve something. So that can be a variety of things. Some people want to be selling things online. Others could be trying to promote themselves, say, as an individual contractor. The example I want to use through this series is the example of an Italian restaurant. So it'd be an offline business that whose goal is to use the website to drive people online into the restaurant so they can have some wonderful Italian food. So with that as our goal, let's think about Gino's Italian restaurant. The next step is to consider who the target audience is. So you probably already know this being close to your business, but take a step and have a think and just make sure that you've got a tight definition around it. So for Gino's, for example, we could think about, is our target audience high end or low end? Let's assume that Gino's is high end. So what that means is as we think about our key messages, we're going to want to think about messages that appeal to that high end audience. So for Gino's, we're not going to be talking about how cheap we are, what a great deal we are. We're probably going to talk about things about how our wonderful organic produce comes from nearby farms, how we have the freshest pasta shipped in daily from Italy, and how wonderful our wine list is. So it's going to be different for all of you out there, but I think you get a feel for where we're going with targeting the business here. This last point about how people will find you really speaks to something that's specific on the web, and we'll go into a lot more detail later on in this series. But it gets at wanting to think about how you can write your website in a way that's going to work well for the search engines. So if you don't want to watch the rest of the videos, you can always find tutorials on Yola.com, but we'll go into details later on about this. So with that wraps up step 1. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to joining you for step 2 when we'll learn how to design the website. Thanks.